I'm Brian Davis for your Miami Hurricanes postgame recap. On Thursday, down at the Independence Bowl in Shreveport, Louisiana, the Miami Hurricanes fell to the Louisiana Tech by a score of 14 to nothing, as it was once again the Miami Hurricanes offense Thursday afternoon in Shreveport, Louisiana, in the Independence Bowl was anemic. The Hurricanes in the contest was held to just only 227 total yards of offense and only 153 yards passing, and it was not a good day for the Hurricanes as they end up getting three turnovers in the contest as Louisiana Tech end up had their way on Thursday against the Hurricanes in the Independence Bowl. And the final numbers as Jaron Williams, Nikolsky Perry, and Tate Martell combined for 153 yards passing. Individually, Williams 9 of 20 for 94 yards, Nikolsky Perry 5 of 13 for 52 yards, Martell 1 for 1 for 7 yards. For also Cameron Harris was held to just 31 yards rushing on 12 carries, averaging just 2.6 yards a carry. Kerry J. Osborne and Will Mallory was the few bright spots. Uh, KJ Osborne, 5 catches for 56 yards. Will Mallory, 4 catches for 42 yards. And Mark Pope, only caught 3 balls and 23 yards. And this game on Thursday, the Independence Bowl, was just kind of a microcosm of the entire season for the Miami Hurricanes, as they were just inconsistent all year long. They have finished the season on a 3-game losing streak, second time in 3 years that has happened, and the Hurricanes finishing the campaign with a 6-7 record, and the Hurricanes have now lost 12 of their last 13 bowl games. In fact, in this decade, the Hurricanes have only had just one bowl game in this decade, and overall only just one victory in a bowl game since 2006. And also reports that their offensive coordinator, the Hurricanes, will part ways with Dan Ordig as their offensive coordinator. That was reported prior to the game, and the Hurricanes are finishing up with a sub 500 record, and they have only won just one bowl game since 2006. In fact, of course, outside of the 2 years, with the exception of the 2 years, other than the 2 years, of course, when the Hurricanes did not go to a bowl game in 2011 and 12 because they were under what their self-imposed sanctions of for recruiting violations by the NCAA. So just a sad way to end it for the Hurricanes their season. They finished 6-7 in the overall, and then they finished 4-4 in the ACC Coastal Division. So there's a lot more long way for the Hurricanes, and they're gonna have to get back to work to get recruits coming in to get the Miami Hurricanes returning to glory. And just a really sad way, just inconsistently all year long. You end up finishing. They had a chance to, if they win their final 2 games, have a chance to at least go to the Orange Bowl, and but then they end up losing to back to FIU, coached by former Hurricanes head coach Cleveland Browns head coach Butch Davis. Then lose to Duke up in Durham in the regular season finale, and the Hurricanes really had 3.5 weeks, nearly a month to prepare for that game between games. It's just not that good. Just mediocre. It starts at the top all the way down to the bottom, and the players got to have their share of their accountability as well. So that's it for now. Thank you for all year long being your post game recap, reporting on the Miami Hurricanes football, and we'll give you some news and notes and news what's going to happen during this off season. So, and latest on Hurricane sports for Miami Hurricanes football and so much more on athletics, go to hurricanesports.com. And that's it for now. I'm Brian Davis, and once again, final score of Miami Hurricanes finished the season very disappointing, losing in the Independence Bowl in Shreveport to Louisiana Tech by a score of 14 to nothing. With the loss, Miami finishes the season 6-7, while Louisiana Tech finishes their season winning their 6th consecutive bowl game at 10-3. On behalf of the entire Miami Hurricanes football program and the athletic staff, I'm Brian Davis. Thank you for watching Miami Hurricanes football all season long throughout 2019, and hope we get to do this again in the 2020 season next fall. That's it. I'm Brian Davis for your Miami Hurricanes football report.